What's up, everybody? Mike Lindsley back with you. It's a Shirt Rip Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving to one and all. And this segment is brought to you by our friends at Cooperstown Connection and Destiny USA. Go grab all of the NFL apparel, awesome shirts, quarter zips, the coats, memorabilia, awesome winter hats in stock now, sideline gear, you name it, the salute to service. They've got it all at Cooperstown Connection. Make sure you head on over there if you're in and around Central New York or nearby. And of course, brought to you in part by Barks and Rec Doggy Daycare, Jammin' Beats, and Ken's Auto Detailing. Week 12 in the NFL, Bills and Lions, and it's funny, isn't it? You wake up Thanksgiving morning and it's just, 4 or 5 hours away, from kickoff. And, where I look at this game is kind of similar to the Browns game this past week. Also played in Detroit for the Buffalo Bills. What a wild stretch of days here, having to play in Detroit, getting out of their driveways and homes, all the players getting rides and help from the neighbors and all the stories that you heard, layers of adversity, fly into Detroit, beat the Browns, come back to Buffalo, get there about 8:20, 8:30, turn right back around short week, fly out on Wednesday, stay over Wednesday, boom, game at 12:30. Bills will be back in Buffalo again right around that 8:30 time tonight. So all those things are in play here in terms of the Bills continuing to have to fight through all this and the adversity, which doesn't play a part today. I'm not sure. It definitely played a part against Cleveland in the beginning because Josh Allen was really off again. He looked really exhausted. He talked on Kyle Brandt's Basement Show about this, how he just kept shoveling and shoveling. He was so tired and so exhausted. I'm thinking, dude, you shouldn't be shoveling anything. You have people come and do it for you. Now, he did have a couple of neighbors, come and help him, but Allen looked exhausted. The offense wasn't right. People were dropping balls. They just looked like kind of out of sorts, and then they kind of, turned it out a little bit. The ground game was great in this one with Cook and Singletary. Allen hit Diggs late second half on that great drive. The defense, dominated Nick Chubb. So they did what they had to do to win the game, 31-23. Now, this game today, I think, could be a real big-time offensive explosion for the Buffalo Bills because the Detroit Lions are one of the worst defenses in the NFL. They give up 30 points falling out of bed. Jeff Okudah, their talented starting number one corner, he's out with a concussion. There you go, Stephon Diggs. There you go, Gabe Davis. Who in the world is going to catch those guys, cover those guys on the boundary? I'm looking at Josh Allen throwing the ball all over the place here. I do think that they're going to try to balance it with the run and get Singletary and James Cook going. Maybe this is a little bit of more, Nyheim Hines with the way Detroit is banged up on defense, using him in space and all the rest. Dawson Knox had a great game last week, so expect him in the fold as well. I think the Bills are going to have an opportunity to put up a ton of points. Now, on the other side, the Bills are missing a bunch of defensive players again. Tremaine Edmonds is out. A.J. Epinesa is out. In this game, Gregory Rousseau is out one more time. But they do have Jordan Poyer. They do have Matt Milano. They do have Von Miller. They do have a lot of depth in terms of Boogie Basham and Shaq Lawson and Jordan Phillips and, the guys up front, Tim Settle and Daquan Jones. All those guys have been doing a great job all year. So we'll see what happens here. I think if the Bills can go with the same blueprint defensively, trying to shut down the run against this Detroit team, and then from there making Jared Goff beat you, I think that's probably the number one place to start in this football game. If you can slow down the talented Williams, Jamal Williams, the running back, DeAndre Swift, I believe is questionable in a game time decision for this one. Last I looked, so I think that would be the game plan. Stop the run like you did with Nick Chubb last week, and then kind of make the quarterback beat you a little bit. They've got Jared Goff. When he's under pressure, go look at the numbers. It ain't pretty. So the Bills need to stop the run and then pressure Goff, and I think the Bills win this one. I was going 27-20 all week. I'm going to go a little bit higher than that, 31-20. Buffalo gets it done in Motown. Stand up now, come on and shout. Make sure you stop by for all of your apparel, NFL style at Cooperstown Connection. Shirts, hats, memorabilia, autographed helmets, and more. It is all there at Cooperstown Connection, Destiny USA. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, of course, and let's see what happens in this game in Detroit. 12:30, Bills at Lions. Quick turnaround for Buffalo. played in Detroit rather, and beat Cleveland on Sunday. Should be fun. Turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy. Oh, best holiday on earth. Enjoy the games.